I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chig gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Joe, it's time, brother. It's time to finally release that Tasha K interview, my guy. Listen, man, you can make all the edits you want. You can bleep out all the words you want, but the streets need that, man. You gotta feed the streets. So you guys all know Joe Budden got some backlash from Cardi B for interviewing Tasha K. Cardi B was very upset with Joe and did not shy away from letting her feelings known. Now, Joe did respond back to Cardi B. In that response, Joe actually said he wasn't sure if he was going to release the interview. So far, the interview hasn't dropped yet. Initially, I said, yo, maybe Joe doesn't want to drop it because the whole interview was about Cardi B, but Tasha K addressed the issue and also reveals that they spoke about more things than Cardi B. Not only that, but she also spoke on whether or not she cares if Joe Budden releases the interview. Here's what Tasha K said.
I don't give a shit if Joe Budden dropped that interview or not. I don't give two motherfucking shits. Do you know how many interviews I've done that I have not dropped because I don't want to? I don't give a shit who he friends with. I don't give a shit what the fuck he does with his platform. Because ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. But what I can say, okay, is that Joe is industry. I'm not. And that's what the debate was between both of us. Like, he has a compassion and a certain empathy based off relationships that he has and that he probably needs in order to keep his platform growing. We did all of this, what we're doing, without being industry. Joe doesn't do what I do. He relies very much on industry relationships to bring y'all premium content. I rely on severing relationships to bring y'all premium content. Two very opposite ends of the spectrum, okay? I told Joe, and let me clear some stuff up. Joe didn't fly me out. I was already in New York doing press. I hit him. I said, yo, I'm in New York. I would love to stop by the podcast, and we would love to have you. There was no issues. We did an interview. He was very compassionate towards his industry colleague, okay? I stood my ground. He stood his. We got into a whole lot of other shit. But at the end of the day, there was a mutual respect. I got a chance to state what really happened. And contrary to what anybody says, I don't lose sleep over that woman at all. I have not missed work. I have not missed a beat with my family. I have not missed a beat with my kids. Nothing stops this train. Everything that I have, I got because of us. And that's on that. So whether he decides to drop it or not, I can care less. It's going to be more interviews that are going to be great. Some things are not meant to be out. You never know why. Maybe there's some underlying power that's just saying, Joe, don't drop it. Maybe it looks like it's for this, but it's really for this. Because there was a lot of shit in that interview where he himself was like, oh my God. Because there was a conversation that came up. Because my thing is like, there are men that claim they don't see the things that are being done by certain people on the internet. Namely women who use a means of sympathy and they play the victim role a lot. But when the man becomes a victim of that same woman, now it's now that they want us to see that they are a victim of the same person we were a victim of. But that person could do no wrong. Read in between the lines. I don't need to say no names. But all I'm saying is what I told him. I said, do you remember there was a certain person that hit the internet about you and said that you kicked a baby out her stomach and you broke her ribs? But no, not even you. Nobody saw past the big ass and the titties and the light skin. But the moment that beautiful, voluptuous woman starts to make allegations about you, now you see what we see. Do you see what I see? Because men only truly see pussy. If it ain't got nothing to do with them, and this, I'm gonna end this on this. If it ain't got nothing to do with them, it could be female business. It could be, because this is female business between me and his colleague, right? This ain't got nothing to do with no men. But men are always going to so-called protect women. It don't matter what they do. It don't matter how many times they get out here and fight and be aggressive and make all sorts of allegations. If they say they're the victim, that's what it is until the rabbit has the gun on them. And when the rabbit has the gun on them, I thought she was pretty. I thought you never saw that. What is this? Do you understand what I'm saying here? So you cannot get upset. Like, I don't get upset when people make...
Hey, Joe, personally, man, I wouldn't let Tasha K call me industry and get away with it, man. You didn't come this far criticizing the industry to then turn around and let somebody call you industry. And before you guys get to type in, Chicks, Joe has to protect his industry relationships. Listen, man, Joe interviewed Coach Roy. That tells you guys he does not give a fuck about the industry. Coach Roy sat up on that nice couch and lied. Not only that, but he lied about lying and then told them he was lying.
If that nigga hadn't lied, he lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
If you guys haven't watched that episode, make sure you guys go watch it. But goddamn, if they can interview a scammer like Coach Roy and a liar, listen, man, he gotta drop that Tasha K interview. Looks like it was filled with gems, possible industry secrets, and above all, it just sounds like a really good interview. What better way to show Cardi B that you're on her team than by releasing this interview showing you pressing Tasha K? Joe, don't let good content go to waste. Don't fold under pressure. We'll be watching, Joe. So what you guys think about this, man? Do you guys want to see this Joe Budden and Tasha K interview? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. I'll see you guys later.